Here is our unique list of the greatest electric cars due in 2023, in our opinion. Kia EV9. Kia's EV9 SUV, which will be unveiled at the 2021 Los Angeles Auto Show, looks to continue the brand's shift from ICE afterthought to premier EV participant. The proposal includes a solar panel incorporated into the car's hood and an interior constructed of environmentally friendly materials. The pop-up steering wheel, a 27-inch ultra-wide display, a panoramic sunroof, and 3 rows of seats round out the package. With this all-terrain vehicle, the EV9 will attempt to compete with Range Rover due to its tough design and potential power. It will be powered by the Kia Group's excellent electric global modular platform, EGMP, which is also utilized in the EV6, which implies top-tier 800-volt electrical architecture and lightning-fast charging at rates of up to 350 kilowatts. Finally, the EV9 will be the first Kia to include Auto Mode, the company's self-driving technology. DeLorean Alpha5. Fans of Back to the Future should take a seat since this is DeLorean's first car in more than 40 years. Rather than running on gasoline, it is now entirely electric and will accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in little under 3 seconds, with a high speed of 155 miles per hour expected. Fortunately, the Alpha5 takes design influences from its movie star predecessor, including a louvered rear window and gull-wing doors. However, the DMC-12's blocky, wedge design has been replaced with sleeker style that cuts drag enough to let it attain the 300-mile range claimed by DeLorean. Cambridge Audio's high-end stereo geeks have been brought in to ensure that Power of Love sounds fantastic. The delivery of lucky customers is scheduled for 2023. BMW iX1. Yes, the luxury i7 will be BMW's EV poster child in 2023, but the 9-1 will be more crucial to the brand in the coming year. As BMW's entry-level EV, it replaces the legendary and much-missed i3. Customer deliveries will begin in early 2023, with prices starting at $82,900 in the United States, and the xDrive 30 dual-motor version should generate 313 horsepower and a WLTP driving range of up to 272 miles from the 64.7 kilowatt-hour battery. DC recharging at up to 130 kilowatts can charge the battery from 10% to 80% in 29 minutes or enhance range by 75 miles in just 10 minutes. A skillfully adjusted design transforms the new X1 from toy car to sturdy runabout. Audi A6 E-Tron. We've been waiting for completely electric A6 cars for a long time. Audi initially revealed the concept in 2021 at the Shanghai Motor Show. The Audi A6 E-Tron, which will compete with the upcoming BMW i5 and Tesla's Model 3 and Model S, will be built on the group's latest PP, premium platform electric EV architecture, which will also be utilized on the forthcoming Porsche Macan EV and Audi Q6 e-tron. The most significant advantage of this new platform is that owners will benefit from speedy 800-volt charging and extended range due to the 100 kilowatt-hour battery capacity. This could possibly imply ranges of up to 400 miles. If you're crazy enough to specify it, Audi will certainly continue its infatuation with door cams, but projection headlights remain a winning idea. Also on the way are 600 brake horsepower RS6 e-tron and Avant Estate variants. Tesla Cybertruck. Whether you are a die-hard fan or believe the Cybertruck is just odd, Elon Musk has promised that the Tesla Sci-Fi pickup would be available to customers in late 2023. Of course, we've been here before. Previous Tesla models have been plagued by massive delays. But this time, Tesla swears it will happen. Even if manufacture of the Cybertruck takes years longer than expected. The Austin, Texas, Gigafactory has allegedly been prepared for early production, with the goal of gradually ramping up output to full capacity by the end of 2023. Hundreds of thousands of people who reserved the pickup for $100 will be crossing their fingers that Musk can deliver the promised performance, a towing capability of 14,000 pounds, a 0 to 60 time of less than 3 seconds, and a range of 500 miles. They'll also keep a close watch on the price. Musk stated that the pickup would start at less than $40,000, but those figures have since been removed from the website. Lucid Air Sapphire. The Lucid Air Sapphire has a lot more personality than the aerodynamically friendly jelly mold shape might suggest. This is a huge 4-door EV focused on performance. This Sapphire version will produce more than 1,200 horsepower thanks to 3 of Lucid's powerful, fairly slim motors, rather than the ordinary Airs 2. Perhaps a lot more. Despite its 2.5-ton weight, the EV will accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds and then to 100 miles per hour in less than 4. It will allegedly reach the quarter-mile mark in less than 9 seconds. This is getting close to the Rimac Nevra territory, and that hypercar costs $2.1 million. The Sapphire will cost $249,000 and will feature carbon ceramic brakes, stronger suspension, and exclusive Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. All of this, plus seats in the back. Hyundai Ioniq 6. The sleek and athletic Ioniq 6, which will be available in early 2023, is the latest offering. EVs prefer to be aerodynamic since it increases their range. The efficient design of the Ioniq 6, pleasingly reminiscent of a Porsche 911, but with 4 doors, results in a low drag coefficient of 0.21, making it one of the world's most aerodynamic cars. This has allowed Hyundai to get up to 338 miles out of the single-motor, rear-wheel drive variant's long-range battery pack. The all-wheel drive variant with 2 electric motors incorporated into the front and rear axles produces 239 kilowatts of power in 5.1 seconds from 0 to 62. Naturally, it receives the group's impressive 800-volt battery system for speedy charging, but we recommend skipping the optional digital side mirrors if you're buying. Fisker Ocean. The Fisker Ocean is one of the most visually appealing electric SUVs due in 2023. The 17.1-inch cabin display has a Hollywood mode that, when activated, turns the screen from portrait to landscape to keep occupants engaged with streaming movies while the battery is charged to a range of up to 391 miles. The time from 0 to 60 is less than 3 seconds. Not to mention the full-length solar sky roof, which, when fully exposed to the sun, is said to provide drivers with up to 1,500 emissions-free miles each year. The bidirectional charger allows the battery to power your complete home for up to 7 days while also charging other EVs in need. Finally, California mode allows all 8 glass panels, including the doggy windows, to open simultaneously, transforming the SUV into a convertible. Prius 2023 Toyota. While earlier Priuses were rightfully regarded as dowdy due to their unremarkable design and normcore feel, this 2023 model appears absolutely elegant in comparison. This car may profit from easily improving on an otherwise mediocre design. It is still a combustion electric hybrid rather than a complete EV. Toyota claims 57 miles per gallon, making it the most fuel-efficient Prius ever, and solar panels are included to charge the battery while the car is idle. A hands-free driving mode is one of the other new features. Jeep Avenger. Small SUVs are where the money is, especially if they can be made entirely electric. Jeep is aiming for European dominance with the new Avenger, which will hit the roads in early 2023. Some may argue that at 150 horsepower and front-wheel drive, this isn't a very Jeep. Nevertheless, a four-wheel drive version is on the way. The Avenger is a sister vehicle to the Peugeot 2008 and Vauxhall Mach-E, and it will be constructed in Poland alongside other Stellantis stablemates, including new Alfa Romeo and Fiat small SUVs. The single-motor version of Stellantis CMP platform delivers up to 154 horsepower and 260 Nm of torque, while the 54 kWh battery with rapid charging at 100 kilowatts should be adequate to charge the pack from 20 to 80% in just 24 minutes. Around 249 miles, or 342 miles in stop-start urban traffic. Volkswagen ID.7 Aero B. Pay attention now, the Volkswagen ID.7 four-door will be the production version of the Volkswagen ID Aero, which is a near-production concept based on the ID Vision concept car. The Volkswagen ID.7 will be built on the MEB Plus platform, which Volkswagen claims will allow for significant improvements in automated driving capabilities, an increase in charging rate to 200 kilowatts from 175 kilowatts, and an increase in WLTP range of around 100 miles to 435 miles. There will be single-motor RWD and dual-motor AWD models, as well as a GTX variation that will go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds. The 0 to 62 timing for the single motor is 8.5 seconds. A 10-minute charge should add roughly 143 miles to that 200 kilowatts, and there is mention of the ID.7 having bidirectional charging. Xpeng G9. Only a few months ago, Chinese automaker Xpeng unveiled its G9 smart SUV, the fourth vehicle in the company's lineup. The new model follows the P5 and P7 saloons, as well as the smaller G3 iSUV. The G9, on the other hand, will be the brand's flagship, sporting all of the technology the firm has to offer. RWD standard range vehicles provide 308 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque in 6.4 seconds from 0 to 62 miles per hour. The advertised range is 354 miles. The RWD long-range model, on the other hand, extends the G9's range to a solid 436 miles. There are also all-wheel drive models available, including the 650e Performance, 650X Performance, and 650X Launch Edition. All have 543 horsepower and 717 Nm of torque, a 0 to 62 speed of 3.9 seconds, and a range of 403 miles. The vehicles are outfitted with LiDAR for driver assistance and street-level navigation. Charging speeds of up to 480 kilowatts are supported, which means that up to 124 miles can be added in just 5 minutes, with a charge rate of 10 to 80% feasible in 15 minutes. If this is accurate, the G9 will be the world's fastest charging electric SUV. For music fans, the Zapra 5D multimedia system with 28 speakers and a 2250 watt output is available. Polestar 3. Orders for the Polestar 3 can be placed now, but production will not begin until summer 2023. You get the smooth Scando design, which helps hide the car's size, 4.9 meters long, 2.1 meters wide, yet it still manages to seem athletic. The impressively low drag factor of 0.29 may be helpful here. Inside, a 14.5-inch touchscreen display runs the Google operating system, a significant advantage for Polestar and Volvo, while 5 radar modules, 5 exterior cameras, and 12 ultrasonic sensors provide the driver assistance safety features and monitoring you'd expect from Volvo's sister marque. You can order a 25-speaker Bowers and Wilkins surround sound music system, which will come in handy because the 111 kilowatt-hour battery will get you up to 379 miles, meaning you'll be spending a lot of time in the car. You won't have to spend much time charging because the high DC charging speeds of up to 250 kilowatts might mean a 10 to 80% top-up will take only 30 minutes. Do you need speed? The Performance Pack increases power to 510 horsepower, torque to 910 Nm, acceleration from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, and top speed to 130 miles per hour. Do you want the 7-seat Volvo EX90 constructed on the same platform? You'll have to wait until 2024 to find out. Lotus Eletre. Lotus's good-looking all-electric SUV, as we mentioned earlier in 2022, has a grille that breathes thanks to interconnected triangular panels at the front that close when the Eletre is stopped, or when it needs to reduce aerodynamic drag, but automatically open to scoop air to the radiator to cool the electric motors, battery pack, or front brakes when needed. This active grille breathes as the LED flush-fitting door handles deploy, opening and shutting the ventilated panels during the car's locking and unlocking procedure. Fancy. But there's more to this 600 horsepower, 373-mile EV than that. It's the first production car with retractable LiDAR for self-driving. In addition, 350 kilowatts charging will get the Lotus to a range of 248 miles in just 20 minutes. The standard KEF sound system is a 1,380-watt, 15-speaker affair, but if you have spare ears, you can upgrade to the 2,160-watt, 23-speaker reference version. Rolls-Royce Spectre. Rolls-Royce may appear to be an unusual convert to electric vehicles, but keep in mind that it has been a wholly owned part of the BMW Group since 2003. Given BMW's embrace of EVs, the announcement of the Spectre Coupe, Rolls-Royce's electric vehicle, came as no surprise. The Spectre, on the other hand, has been designed from the ground up as an EV. A new aluminum chassis has been installed to ensure the usual quiet yet strong ride that customers of the brand's automobiles are accustomed to. A 300-plus mile range and a 0 to 60 time of 4 seconds are impressive for a vehicle about 5.5 meters long and weighs nearly 3 tons. And, as you can see from this list, cutting through air effectively is critical for EVs, which is why the Spectre is the most aerodynamic Rolls-Royce ever manufactured.